What's up guys, my name is Jessekazam. Welcome back to the Ultimate Escape from Tarkov Beginner's Guide. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Hideout. Now this is a huge addition to the game that they just added in with patch point 12, and we've been waiting on this addition for years now. But if you're new to the Escape from Tarkov community, you might not understand what the Hideout is or how it changes up the game. So we are going to dive into everything you need to know about the Hideout. If you like the video, think about dropping a like or subscribing for more guides and content like this. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right in. So as with most of my videos, this is definitely going to be aimed more towards beginners or people who are just looking to get like a really broad strokes overview of what the Hideout is. As we play the game more and as we uncover all of its secrets and stuff like that, we're going to know more about it. And I definitely want to do a deep dive about the Hideout. But even if we knew everything, I want to do something that's easier to kind of just compress and understand so you can dive in and just start playing and getting right into it. So if you're new to the game or you just want to know what the Hideout is, it's basically where your PMC goes between raids. It's kind of like your base. So they're introducing some more of those RPG elements, some of the base building and stuff like that. So right at the main menu screen, we can see the Hideout. We click on that and we get this top-down view. Now you can use your mouse, just go all the way to the left or right to kind of shift around, but we get this top-down view and we get all these different modules, and all these modules are upgradable and they provide different perks and they do different things. So there's a ton of content here that's added to the game. I love it. I love the almost like skill tree vibe where you pick where you want to invest and you can upgrade this over time. So we'll briefly go through all these. We're not going to go through like at every level what everything does. And they've even talked about adding more in the future. So this is all, you know, Nikita wanted to be really sure that we all knew that this was like version 1 of the Hideout. But starting right here at the bottom, security. You can add a door to your Hideout. I've already upgraded this. You can click level 2. It shows you what your requirements are for the next one. Some of them get constructed instantly and some of them take time. If we click the vents right here, I've upgraded this one as well. It talks about airflow. And it shows how they kind of connect. So they connect a little bit with the generator. So you're going to have a generator inside that's going to create smoke. You need good ventilation to get the smoke out. That's pretty cool. The generator is right here next to it. So all the things you want to do are going, well, not every single one, but a lot of the things you want to do are going to require power. So I feel like the generator is going to be one. It's 100K right up front, and then you can upgrade this continually. So that's going to be a really handy thing. The stash is right here. This is so cool. So if you aren't aware, with the Hideout, every player in the game is going to be able to upgrade their stash to the Edge of Darkness edition size, the 10x66. So that's awesome. It means that if you paid for Edge of Darkness, you get that right up front. You get 4 out of 4 stash. You don't have to worry about upgrading it. But if you got the standard edition of the game, you're going to be able to, through in-game items, upgrade your stash and access it from right here, which is super exciting. Moving just right here to the left, you've got the lavatory where I upgraded this first one, and now I can, this first like production comes into play. I can produce toilet paper from paper, and that production, that might be a barter item, or I might need that toilet paper for another thing later. So that's kind of cool. It starts to show how you can produce things. The workbench here is super exciting. This, as you upgrade it, upgrading it once, I believe, allows you to create those weapon presets that is coming in point 12. So you can just save. I love this build. Click a button. It buys everything from the traders and assembles it. That's great. Further down this road, you're going to be able to pack your own ammo and produce your own ammo, which is really cool and really exciting reason to upgrade the tool, the workbench there. Illumination, the lighting in your Hideout, it starts with nothing. You can do candlelight, and then you need a generator, and you can actually string light bulbs up and do stuff like that. Moving here around, we've got the weather collector. Now, this is the first thing that actually starts to help you passively as well. So with the out of raid healing, so to put that really quickly, if you're hurt in a raid and you extract from the raid, you're still hurt. And you're going to generate all those things, your health, energy, and hydration slowly over time. Upgrading the water collector upgrades how quickly you regenerate your hydration. And I'm sure as we go further down, the water collector is going to add other benefits as well. But this is the first time you're starting to see some of those passive things get worked on as well. The med station is the same thing. This is going to affect how fast you just heal over time. And we also get a production element here. So I upgraded this one time and I can create car med kits out of a painkiller, a bandage, and a splint. So that is super cool. And this looks like down here, we're going to be able to just take like a hodgepodge of meds, maybe like an AI2 that only has a little bit left and a painkiller that only has 1 out of 4 uses left, and create new meds from that. This is just going to continue on so that you can upgrade more and produce more things. Awesome stuff. The down here, the heater is the other thing, the energy. So the water collection helps how fast you gain hydration, the heater, how fast you gain energy, and the medical stuff, how fast you gain health. And I'm sure as we go down the heating tree, there's other benefits as well, but that's the first one right there. And then the resting space is going to help remove negative effects quicker. So if you had some sort of negative status effect. And then they've also talked about being able to eventually add cosmetics and stuff like that to the hideout as well, which I assume will dabble with the resting space, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's kind of just like the 10,000 foot view of all of the modules and just like how they can work together with each other, like the generator, and how they help you passively and actively by being able to produce stuff and being able to heal faster. Down here at the bottom, if you scroll through, you can see a lot of stuff that it looks like you'll be able to unlock by unlocking these. A Bitcoin farm, a booze generator, a intelligence center, a library, a nutritional unit, all sorts of stuff that's really cool. A shooting range, they've talked about that. So there's a lot of stuff to do here. It's going to affect gameplay in a lot of different ways, which is super exciting. It's just going to be so great. Up here in the top left, you can turn night vision on or off in your hideout. You can toggle the lights. You can turn them off or switch between the different lights as you upgrade them. And you can turn your generator on and off because your generator will need fuel. So I imagine there's some sort of mechanic there where if you don't have fuel, you don't want it on. I'm not 100% sure. But there's that. And then what's really cool, up in the top middle, you can hit enter and you can move around this space. And I can come up here and actually interact with my stash right from here and then back out and interact, maybe pick up the ammo I was working on or pick up the meds I was working on. We hit escape, we go back here, we can go back right to the beginning. So the hideout is a really cool, really big addition to the game. And I'm super excited to see as the game progresses to see how it affects gameplay all the way through to the end game. But I hope this kind of cleared up a little bit of confusion about what it is and why you should care about it and how it affects you. And I hope it got you excited to hop into some raids and upgrade your hideout. Thank y'all so much, as always, for taking the time to check out this video. My goal is to create high-quality content that helps shorten the learning curve of Escape from Tarkov and gets you in your raids having fun as soon as possible. I stream Escape from Tarkov a few days a week, and all my links will be down below if you want to stop by and say hey. And be sure to comment on this video if you have any questions or if there's any guides you'd like to see me make here in the future. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see y'all in the next one.